Hello and welcome to today's video. In today's video I'm going to make a Jack Skellington magnet out of Sculpted 3 glow-in-the-dark clay. So I have my reference picture and my supplies ready to go, so I'll go ahead and start working on the magnet. So I'm using glow-in-the-dark Sculpted 3, like I said in the intro, but I mixed a little bit of black with it. I do this for two reasons. One, because I kind of like the marble effect, and two, because glow-in-the-dark is lighter, like the white clay, it does pick up more specks of things, and so if I mix that black in there, it's not as noticeable. So it's kind of like I do it on purpose, and that way the flaws are intentional, if that makes sense. So I start with carving out Jack's eyes, and then I just use the ball tool on that. I use the big one and the small one to kind of shape those out how I want them. And then I'll go in and do his nostril area. I use a smaller ball tool on that to get it started. And I've done a lot of different Jack Skellingtons. I think my favorite look is his angry look, but I'll probably make a few more of these. I'm not sure if I'll do videos of them or just post them on Instagram or Facebook. So once I have the eyes and the nostrils cut out, I go ahead and soften up some black clay, and I'll use this to fill in those eyes and nostrils. So I just kind of shape it out generally about, the shape of those eyes. And then I'll do that for both of them. And then I just take the ball tool to kind of push it down in deeper so it's more in that crevice area. And that way they're not sticking out. Since he, is a skull, his eyes would be inset instead of sticking out as they would be on like some of the creatures or monsters that I do. And the same thing with the nostrils. And so I just take a little bit of black clay. It doesn't take much to fill those in. And just take that needle tool to get those in place. And then I just take the smaller ball tool to push them down into that crevice. Now I wasn't 100% happy with how these were turning out, so I took the ball tool and kind of adjusted the nostrils a little bit until I was happy with them, and then just went in and touched up the eyes a little bit with the ball tool. Now I'm going to go ahead and work on Jack's mouth, and instead of carving it into the clay like I did with the eyes and the nose, or the nostrils, I just made a thin piece of clay into a snake shape and then attach that onto the face and then press that in so it wouldn't stick out so much. It's not indented, but it's still flat enough that it doesn't look out of place. And then for his teeth, I just rolled out several small strands of black clay and rolled those out and just kind of placed them across the mouth. Now I did use my reference picture for this. It is off screen. I just keep it on a little stand to the upper left of me. But I wasn't concerned about having the exact number of teeth or anything. I just wanted to kind of place these pieces out so they looked right. And then I always try to bring him up fairly close to the ends there. He just always has this big grin. So I'm happy with the mouth, so I'm just going to go back in and touch up the nose a little bit with the ball tool, and I'll be ready to bake. Now it's time to bake our clay. Remember, always bake your clay according to package instructions. So the last step is to glue on the magnet. So like always, I'm using Loctite super glue gel, and I'll just put a little bit of dab on there, hold that magnet in place. Just do it for a few seconds and then let it go, and it should be all set. So here is the finished Jack Skellington glow-in-the-dark magnet. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any ideas for future videos, please leave them in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and remember, never stop creating. Bye. You can purchase items with my mascot on it from my TeePublic Store. And you can purchase my one-eyed blobs from my Etsy shop. Links to my TeePublic Store, my Etsy shop, My Facebook page and my Instagram page are in the description box below.